Harold the helicopter enjoys flying across the island of Sodor. Everywhere he looked, he can see the engines chuffing up and down the coastal branch lines and showing what it takes to be, and I quote, really useful. Well, for the most part. One summer's day, Thomas and Percy were carrying passengers to take to the seaside today. They were, of course, the ones most excited to see some summertime activities and even at best a rock and roll show later tonight. Suddenly, without warning, the boys heard an eerie buzzing looming from above. The noisiest of all was that of a helicopter. As Percy saw who it was, his mood soon changed. "Oh, brother, not him again," he grumbled.
"Good morning, Sodor," cried Harold. "Well, what do I see here? 2 little tank engines heading to the seaside for the summer."
"Yeah, so? What have you got to do with this, Harold?" Percy asked.
"Well, mind if I join the both of yous for the journey? The seaside party wouldn't be as much fun without a helicopter."
No thank you, Harold. We're good," concluded Thomas.
"Very well then. But if you need me, just give me a call. Toodaloo!"
And Harold buzzed away. Percy, of course, was the one most upset. "Honestly, Thomas, that cheeky chopper is a real pain in the back buffer beam. Why, the very nerve of that whirly-bird knucklehead thinking that one day steam power ought to be rendered obsolete. Well, when it comes to being on the Fat Controller's railway, I don't think so." "I know what you mean, Percy," said Thomas. "But between you and me, I think it's best to give Harold a fair chance. After all, he is part of the Sodor Search and Rescue Center." "Oops, that's the guard's whistle. Well, you better get moving. We don't want to be late." Good thinking." At last, the 2 tank engines made it to the seaside right on time. "7 inches away from the seaside, we can see an old fisherman hoping to catch a rare undersea bass. Suddenly, without warning, something caught onto the fish hook. The fisherman strained and he struggled. Then there was trouble.
We got ourselves a sinker here! Ladies, let's do this thing. We hadn't had any action like this since ever.
Then an idea flew into Percy's funnel. "Oh my gosh, I better go apologize to Harold. Surely he'll know what to do." So Percy was rocketing his way to see Harold at the airfield. "Hurry, hurry, hurry!" he shouted. Meanwhile, at the airfield, Harold was stretching his propellers ready for the call to action when Percy showed up. Harold, there's a fisherman drowning at the seaside. You've got to come now.
Hold it. What's the magic word?
Oh boy. I'm sorry about what me and Thomas said earlier.
That's better. Then there's no time to waste.
Just when all hope seems lost for the fisherman, Thomas ended up hearing an eerie buzzing. Suddenly, who should come to the rescue but Harold? Harold! Oh, I'm sure glad to see you. Hey, just to let you know, me and Percy are very sorry for what we said earlier.
That's all right. But we can talk about it later. Right now, I've got work to do. Have no fear, citizens. Herald Helicopter's here.
As soon as the fisherman was lowered to the ground, everybody was there to celebrate Harold's victory. But they gave Thomas and Percy a big welcome too.
Okay, here we come, Captain. We'll save you, and you can bet on it.
Hey kids, the fun's not over yet.
Hey, thanks for not doubting my word, little Percy.
No problem, mate. 'Cause you know, I've learned something today. Much like steam power, flying machines can be claimed as really useful too. Everybody wants to get into the act.
Yeah, and get him a large fries.
What?
Well, you want to play McDonald's fries surprise, right?
I hadn't thought about it.
Well, it's easy. Just buy a large or a medium fries or a hash brown. Then peel off the sticker. You could win $10,000 or fly anywhere in the world Delta Airlines goes.
I never win anything.
Even a yams for brains like me wins every time.
How?
I got eyes in the back of my head.
M&M's. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
Hey, just curious, is there a law saying that if you eat late, it has to be bad?
No.
Then why do people eat that when they can have a classic hamburger made fresh from Wendy's?
You work for Wendy's?
Well, unofficially.
Off the cuff.
Okay, then.
Wendy's pickup window is open till midnight or later.
Viewer discretion advised.
My fellow Americans, that was a farty noise. Every so often, if you were to visit the island of Sodor, then you'll find all of the engines providing their favorite jobs. From Gordon with the Express, to James carrying a train full of paint pots, to even Henry pulling the flying kipper. Then you'll also find the notorious tank engine twins Bill and Ben working with Timothy and Boko at the China clay mines and quarries near Brendam Docks. The work can be significant, but sometimes the place can be hot and dirty. The results can cause the twins to be naughty. Now, Bill, Ben, I'm under the impression that your antics have been causing problems at the quarry, so I want the both of you to go over to Brendam Docks to pick up a train full of logs from Misty Island and take them over to the timber mill. Bill and Ben were shocked at such an idea. But sir, who will look after the quarry during our absence? Donald and Douglas will do your work for the time being until I can sort things out once more. Now off we go. The logs must be delivered by tea time. He does have a point, you know. Let's be on our way. Yes, Edward. No need to worry, Boko. Sometimes the twins could use a little routine shake-up every now and then. Actually, Edward, I don't mind working with Donald and Douglas. At least they don't do me any harm. When the twins arrived at Brendam Docks, Cranky the Crane was quick to criticize.
Oh, look. What do we have here? Dumb and Dumber.
Excuse me? Yeah, what's the big idea, Cranky?
Isn't it obvious as to who you are? There can only be two troublemaking twins on Sodor who sound like Mickey Mouse doing a Tony Soprano impression. Now, all jokes aside, here's your train from Misty Island, thanks to the help of Bash, Dash, and Ferdinand.
He does have a point, you know, because as they say in the Misty Island family, one biff, one bash, and there's never a crash.
That's right.
You know, when I can't even think of a clever response, You know that this can't go someplace good. Later that day, Bill and Ben were chuffering through the countryside. Though the sights of the trees, birds, and flowers really weren't improving their temper. Come on, Bill! Pick up the pace, will you? I'm trying, Ben! But this load is too heavy for the both of us. Honestly, the China clay trucks were never this heavy back at the quarry. I know what you mean, Bill. Heaven only knows if Boko and Timothy ever dare miss the both of us. Meanwhile, Boko and Timothy were enjoying themselves enormously. You know, I never thought that working with other twins would make production so much easier. It's the least we can do, Boko. Besides, we only went to collect some more clay trucks to bring over to Brandon Docks. Isn't that right, doggy? Aye, indeed, Donny. And there's plenty more where that came from. Then what are we waiting for? What do you say we get back to work? Presently, Bill and Ben approached the top of Gordon's Hill. They found it difficult to climb due to the excessive weight of the heavy train. But as soon as they were coming down the other side, then there was trouble.
Gracious, Thomas! What was all that about?
We all know the mischievous Bill and Ben. They always lend themselves in trouble. Then there was more trouble. The twins saw James coming down the same track as them. Naturally, the points were switched just in time as the twins screamed straight past James and disappeared. Bust my boiler! What was that? There was worse to come. Oi! Get out of the way! We're coming through! Luckily, no one was hurt, but the twins were dazed and surprised. You all right, Bill? You know what, Ben? Don't ask. My heart feels like it was racing enough, so let's just get these logs over to the timber mill and get this over with. As soon as the twins made it to the timber mill, the Fat Controller came to see them. Bill and Ben were very miserable. Well done, you two. Not a stack of log was lost. And I could see, too, that you are very sorry about your mischievous incident the other day. Hey, does this mean we can go back to the quarry starting tomorrow? Well, if you understand that being on your best behavior is essential to any other engine, then of course you may. Keep up the good work. And the Fat Controller left, leaving the smiling twins alone. The next day, Boko and Timothy were looking forward to collecting more China clay trucks to take to Brendam Docks. One minute they were sailing smoothly down the rails, the next their eyes nearly popped out in shock. There, standing in front were... Oh, Boko! Timothy! Guess who's made a comeback? Yeah, guess who's made a comeback? Hey, last one to biff the clay goods into place is a stinky rubbish truck. Oh, you're so on.
No, stop! What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oops, I did it again. Good one, Ben.
I guess it's a sign that says that everything's back to normal, huh?
Ditto. All of the engines on the Southeastern Railway like to work hard and be called really useful. More specifically, Presley, Jimbo, and Dewey. One summer morning, the skinny controller came to the yard and spoke to the engines. Good morning, everyone. Now, as some of you may know, my annual barbecue is coming up. So today, I have 3 trains that I want you to pull today. Presley, I want you to collect a train full of salt and take them to the yards for the pretzel factory in town. Dewey, I want you to collect some coal trucks for the mainland. And Jimbo, you can take Tombo's coaches to the fitter's yard for repairs. Yes, sir. We will certainly do our best. That's good. Now, if you all finish your jobs in time, I shall require 1 engine to take our guests to the party. And then the skinny controller left. Presley was the one most excited. I sure would love to take those guests to the party. Well, you can forget about that, because that job is mine. Not if I finish first, Jimbo. You know, why do I get the feeling that this may not lead to a very happy conclusion? Dewey and Jimbo were at each other's throats for the rest of the day. Dewey collected the coal trucks. Jimbo took Tombo's coaches to the fitter's yard. And Presley collected the salt. Unlike Dewey or Jimbo, Presley was more concerned about taking his time and finishing his work safely. Well, that does it. Maybe now I can be in time for the barbecue. Oh! Presley was quite surprised when he saw Jimbo and Dewey rushing through the yards. I get to pull the passengers. No, I do. Watch out, fellas! But it was too late. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but Dewey and Jimbo were at each other's throats. Naturally, the skinny controller arrived on board Presley. He was not very happy.
Look at the mess they've made, sir.
Yes, Presley, I can see that. Dewey and Jimbo, you have caused confusion and delay. As punishment, neither of you will take the passengers to the party. Presley, since you're the only engine that did a good job around here, you get to pull them.
Thank you very much, sir. That will be a nice change.
All Dewey and Jimbo could do was watch Presley as he took the passengers to the barbecue, and everyone had a wonderful day. Soon the two boys were sent back to the sheds after being mended. How long do you think that Dewey and Jimbo will stay in the sheds until they make up their quarrel? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Yes, that's right. We, the three bears. Paulson Bear, Lewis Bear, and Bryson Bear. Secret detectives destined to spread justice to the kingdom of Toons.
That's right, Toons. Rich, famous, seemingly immune to cancellation. Party like there's no tomorrow. Until the good times go bad. Today, we find out what happens when the anvil falls one too many times. It all began on a night like this. We all went to pay for our meals as a reward after another hard day's work. And then we returned back to our apartment. We were just about ready to sink our teeth into our favorite meals, but then decided, "Aw, crap, we forgot our receipt." So, we drove back to the fast food restaurant without locking the door. Suddenly, who should step into the picture but the notorious Goldilocks? And not just any Goldilocks, mind you. I meant the Goldilocks from New Jersey, Philadelphia. Oh yeah. By the time we came back with our receipts, suddenly, it happened.
Why? Someone ate our meals!
We've been robbed!
We're doomed!
The suspect was found innocent after giving a heartwarming apology. So from this day forward, unless permitted, she vows to no longer break into people's homes. So moral of the story, kids, be sure to set the security system and lock the door on your way out. Thank you and good night.
Viewer discretion advised.
My fellow Americans, that was a farty noise.
Oh, Garfield, I've got some cat food for you.
Cat food? I'm fasting.
What's the matter? You fasting or something?
Is there an echo in here?
Hey, Garfield, this is Alpo cat food, loaded with proteins from meat, fish, poultry, dairy products, and grain sources. The same Alpo cat food you went crazy for. But you're fasting.
Right. Pretty fast, huh?
New Alpo cat food. The first and only cat food nutritious enough for Alpo and good enough for me.
It's The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss.
Time to clean up, Michael.
I'm the Cat in the Hat, and it's no trouble at all. I'll help you clean up, but first let's play ball. Don't worry, friend, because under my hat is a super-de-duper-de room cleaning cat. A Seuss is loose, another cuddly creature from Dr. Seuss. So catch one for your kid while they're still loose.
Nice job.
The Dr. Seuss collection from Coleco.
So cold. Listen, if I don't make it...
Hold on. You're gonna make it. Just hold...
Hey, what happened to my M?
It's called shrinkage.
New M&M's ice cream treats.
Major shrinkage at Emma's Pub and Pizza.
I'm shrinking everything except the portions. And I mean everything.
Put me down! Ah, put me down! Put me down, you fool!
Impossible!
You ain't seen nothing yet. The stimulus package. One large pizza with one topping and one pitcher of domestic beer, only $17.99. Save $5.
89-cent cheese pizzas?
Now that's shrinkage. Whoa! Huh?
But the portions are still insane!
Always something happening.
New RPMs are robot-powered machines. The Autobots and Decepticons are taking the battle to the road. And they're robot-powered machines. It's the ultimate race between the Autobots and Decepticons. Transformers RPMs. You can collect them all, each sold separately. RPM!
The horses really don't like me. They think, oh, well, there's that darn truck. It's time to go to the barn. I don't want to be ridden today. That's not my fault. I don't ride them. I just take them where they need to go. They blame me. Can you believe? But luckily, my owner, he takes care of me. He knows my engine's made for a high-octane gas like Chevron Supreme with Techron. And that Techron, it helps keep my emissions low.
No premium outperforms Chevron Supreme with Techron. Chevron, simply smarter.
My emissions are fine. The horses' emissions, they're questionable.
Hi, welcome to Progressive.com. Come on in and I'll give you a free quote.
Quote and compare in about 8 minutes. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
the city of Townsville, an entire society where we witness everybody heading over to Townsville First National Bank to cash in their checks after a hard day's work. But wherever there's a place that has money, there is someone who wants to steal it.
Everybody down on the ground! Don't look at me!
Freeze! Put your hands in the air!
Why, it ends now. Gentlemen, take care of these guys. Hello. I see. Hey, you don't say. You don't say. Well, all right. I'll let the others know about this. Thank you. Red alert, girls. Townsville is under attack. But this time, it's Princess Morebucks, who is robbing national banks as we speak.
Princess Morebucks? I thought she has come to the realization that she cannot be a Powerpuff Girl. I guess not.
Indeed. We must have a closer look. Are you with me, girls?
Loud and clear, Blossom.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Well, well. If it ain't Townsville's very own Three Stooges. Just what do you think you want? Well, for starters, you seem to be carrying something that doesn't belong to you. Yeah, care to explain this fat stack of money that you're carrying?
Perhaps you should return it from where you got it from. Need me to make that clear for you?
Oh, is that so, huh? Gentlemen, you know what to do. Take care of these girls. Looks like you don't seem to understand what you've done, do you? But don't worry, there's more than one way to hatch an idea. Adios, chuckleheads. Now where does she think she's off to, eh? I guess it's time for the three of us to do this the hard way. Morebucks is just too fast. Blossom, it looks like we're gonna have to give the pacing a big boost, wouldn't we? Yeah, like, we need to go much faster, like even faster.
Then there's no time to lose.
I'm not gonna have to say this again. Return that money from which you stole, or prepare to face the consequences. What makes you think that I want to start listening to rats like you? This is my money now, and it's mine only. Well, I guess you know what they say. They always refuse. Yo, Bubbles, how far off course are we?
Ooh, this doesn't look good.
Hey guys, I think I might want to ease up on the cat fight. Up ahead!
And so, the day was saved, thanks to the Powerpuff Girls. Brothers, it looks like it's time for the four of us to put this bad boy in his place.
Totally, dude.
I'll say. What the heck? Where is that UFO taking him? I don't know about you, Leo. If anything, they're probably taking him to a different dimension or something.
Or even worse, take him to Mars, where all those creepy, spooky alien dudes live.
Well, if that's the case, then you can always ask my transportation GPS system. It can track down any vehicle, big or small.
Oh, exactly like a GPS. Why didn't I think of that?
Well, we're still in marketing, Raph. It kind of makes you wonder if that GPS machine that Donnie's holding would make it into the Turtles' merchandising, especially regarding licensing from distributor Paramount Pictures.
Then there's no time to lose, men. We're gonna have to go undercover and find that UFO.
Hey, I think I found something. Likely some kind of vehicle.
All right, as leader of this group, I ask that you exit your spacecraft immediately. We don't mean any harm. We just want to have a word with you. We come in peace. Yeah, you heard what Leo said. Either you exit this spacecraft, or else I'm gonna have to get sarcastic. Raph, what are you doing? What do you want me to say? They started it.
Dude, those aliens look exactly like us.
Yeah, just the concept of turtles from outer space? That sounds more like something that Michael Bay would have written for his upcoming movies.
Funny you should say that. We are the Galactic Turtles of Outer Frame Power 5. We come from a civilized world 5,000 light years away from Earth. Our plan is to defeat our enemies known as the Shark Tank.
And we want to ask, who are you?
Well, I'm sure glad you brought up that question. My name is Leonardo, and along with me are my siblings, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael. Together, we are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles of planet Earth.
How incredible. We sure wish we could be heroes just like you guys.
Well, I guess your first lesson of the day is to learn how to defeat our longtime enemy, the Shredder. Speak of the devil. Right, Leo? Indeed, Raph. Sounds like the Shredder is attacking New York City once again. Let's go.
Hey, mind if we go with you?
Of course we can give you some extra hands, you know.
Yeah, man. I guess that'd be okay.
Later that day.
Yes, another crime commitment successful. Now that we have kidnapped Channel 6 news reporter April O'Neil, there will be nobody to warn others of our upcoming devilish deeds.
Don't press your luck, Saki. Oh, we still have a few more commitments of crime to cover.
True, but what are the odds of somebody else wanting to stop us now?
All right, brothers. It's time for us to defeat the Shredder and Krang once and for all.
Totally, dude.
I'll say.
Why, do my eyes deceive me, Krang? Or it's the ultimate nightmare scenario. The turtles are multiplying.
Wow, Saki, that's depressing.
Indeed. Ready the other ninjas, and attack! Cowabunga, bro.
Oh, how embarrassing. Well, that's what you get when you mess with a mutant reptile, you crazy goobers! Fellas, a little help? There's just too many of them.
It appears that the other siblings need a helping hand. What do you say?
I say, ready your magic teleportation once.
Hey, what happened to you, Mikey? You look like you haven't aged very well.
Hey, Krang, do you smell something burning?
Huh. Yeah, that's good enough.
Thanks for rescuing April O'Neil, fellas. We couldn't have done it without you. One of these days, thanks to you guys, April might actually start blogging about her most amazing discovery for Channel 6, about space turtles actually defending planet Earth rather than abducting. We sure hope to see you guys real soon.
And best of all, we might even invite you dudes to one of our famous pizza parties after another successful day of fighting crime. How does that sound?
Sounds like fun, but it is time for us to go. Our planet needs us. Farewell, fellow turtles.
Later, dudes.